Welcome back, everybody. For this week, if you have outdoor plans, no problem at all other than the heat and the humidity. That's going to be with us, but then again, it is July. And our temperatures really, when you consider, remember last year, we were at 100 degrees every day for about 60 days. And we're not going to do that this year because of last week's rain and this week's humidity, because the, shall we say, as the humidity gets into the air, it keeps the temperature down. I mean, it's not like a desert environment where we're really feeling that heat. So lots of sunshine, no major problems for us. The only thing that will be exciting or interesting will be a few little afternoon sea breeze showers, but that's about it. So let's go to the tropics down here off the coast of Acapulco. You can see right there they've got actually two areas of low pressure that will possibly develop. Now, you got to remember this. 90% of the time, storms form here and then go out to sea. And somewhere over here, because it's cooler, they fall apart. So there's a lot of, twice as many storms form in the Pacific than in the Atlantic. The problem is when they turn this way, and of course that's a whole nother matter, where they get slammed by big hurricanes. But for the time being, these two should stay offshore. Here's what we're looking at. We've got an area of low pressure out there in the Atlantic. It's going to have 2 days of tough times, but as it gets into the Bahamas by the weekend, it does have a 60% chance of development. And right about now, like I said yesterday, I don't know if you were watching, I do believe it's going to strafe the east coast of Florida, basically Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and then go up the Atlantic seaboard and then turn like that. Will it become a tropical storm? Possibly. It would be Debbie, D-E-B-B-Y. Will it be a major hurricane? Maybe not, but let's just say that as it breaks into the Bahamas, the water is plenty warm, and that's what's going to give it a gear to start pumping up. Now, here is, of course, the high pressure, and the reason why we're going to be protected from all of that stuff. The dome, basically centered out in the western states, was still over our area, so as that system arrives, it's not coming this way. It's going to be going into Florida, and then it's going to be turning up the Atlantic seaboard, so they'll get some rough stuff. I mean, heavy surf, high winds, not high winds, but gusty winds, probably 40 miles an hour, tropical storm kind of situation. Now, here is the dust in the wind. Yeah, I know, you can start playing the song. Oh, your dust in the wind. This is the dust from the Sahara crossing over the Atlantic, and this is why the storm right now is having such a tough time getting going. But what we're going to be dealing with is this one coming in. Next couple of days, it'll be rather hazy out in the afternoons out there. You might notice it, but it's pretty high level stuff, nothing that is going to fall to the ground or anything like that. Nonetheless, for those of you who have breathing problems, you may consider that. Otherwise, the heat wave continues. This is all in Peach here. That's from Florida all the way into the western states. Yeah, it's hot for everybody. Tomorrow we should be at about 90 in Port Lavaca with 1 or 2 isolated showers. In Cuero getting up to 92. And as I said, we're going to be staying in the mid-90s, hot and very humid all the way through the weekend. Next week, a few little showers, but they are not related to that tropical activity. That's your 7-day forecast, reminding everybody we do have a QR code. Love for you to scan that, put Crossroads Today on your phone. And here's Karina.